mano uramo. Mafi bona choge biafra roko ya kare mano uramo. Mafi bona choge biafra roko ya mako kare mano urugo. Mafi bona choge biafra roko ya kare mano uramo. Imanadika dinta jaravia gane buga baya. Imanadika dinta jaravia gane buga baya. Ogano chure aso coach patena bagati tindino. Ogago chure aso coach patena bagati tindino. Abo Brother Masikwala makene sike kiweli sike rubasabo. Esyo ema wanawa kesene ne marama kiwele ndoge biego. Imana bunkage mekiwe iesendelu enyedia unine keroro sabo. Nduhe wewe mborabo weekend chuhasa. Nduhe wewe mborabo weekend chuhasa sabo. Atutu alala nike, atutu uru nike, ni abwego kene ha. Atutu alala nike, atutu uru nike, ni abwego kene ha o. Otu akoga de, mbebi afraga bia, atutu ndega nora. Otu akoga de wo, mbebi afraga biaru, atutu ndega nora. Ogotoma.
Thank you. I'm strong. Living Word Deliverance Ministry. Hey, I want to have
Asemo wanile yala omobiakara kanyikele tukokike. Onye korona dibo bezi anyị mazi na modika dike. Obiago wetobugo igbo na abo Wekwelugo na obonye chukwu dijelalo Wekwelugo.
Yeah, we're going to hit it now. We're going to hit it. Let's hit it. Go running this morning because we are back and better. Let's do this morning. Let's do it this morning. Ototoma is back and better. Yes, thank you for joining me this morning. Bear with me. You say, vam. Why is it that all these days we don't see Ototoma? One another quiz you. Obodo Ibo. Or the reason one day, if I'm in Biafra land, where I am in my father's compound, and then not in this small attachment, whereby I'm managing myself with Nnamdi, the mother and the sister. And I manage when I want to talk, Nnamdi will shout. This one, no chance, nah. And then we have to create chance for ourselves because this is sacrifice. This is what we must do. If I am in my father's land, hey, I can't put on a bubble. I'll put on a bara nam. I will put my computer now and I'll begin to vamoose. You understand me? So it's just going to be for a while. And then when we are able to reach, we reach. When I'm not able to reach, you understand that it is not because Van doesn't want to come on camera. It is because there are circumstances that are some of the reasons why we must get our freedom. I'm telling you, because I am not free. I am not free because if I am free, I want to talk. I want to call her down. I want to speak at every moment, but I'm not free. Yes, I know some people in the West here are very free. Maybe those of you like my prime minister in Finland, you see very big house, when he's speaking here, Adam will be in the other side, even if Adam is disturbing, nobody will know. But Van, we are growing. So that's just it. No, don't think that Van doesn't want to come. It is circumstances beyond my control, but we are going to overcome them just with time. And Chuko Kabiama help us. Van cannot put his burden upon other Biafrans. I am going to take it one day at a time. And by the grace of Chuko Kabiama, maybe we'll get a very bigger apartment whereby Nnamdi will be in his own kingdom. The sister will be in her own kingdom. The mother will be in their own kingdom. And Van will be in his own palace, distributing it the way he should be. So try and understand and bear with me. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. The holiday is over and I am back. Before you gang up to stop Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, before you gang up, before you gather to plan, get in here and let me teach you something. Because if you don't, you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way. I'm telling you, because so many of them have already learned the hard way. Only that far they keep, Felicia, baka. But I am telling you, this Prime Minister is ferocious, is diehard, he's strong, determined, and nothing can stop him. He's unstoppable. He is a moving machine, dragon, moving machine. And then he's committed with the light of Chuko Kabiama to restore the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this earth. And that's why we call him the finisher. To finish the job that Onyendu have started, to make sure he finishes it. And some of you should go and tell Tinubu that he should be where he is now as a criminal typology of manipulating Oluwole, drug baron. Tell him, there is no prophet that told him he will get there. Mazin Namdekan, who exposed him, exposed his kleptomaniac, exposed his criminality, also told him that he was the one they were going to put there. Did Tinubu know? Tinubu at a point didn't even believe it. Even the impostor didn't want it. But at the end of the day, Tinubu didn't get there. He got there. Mazin Namdekan didn't tell him. Mazin Namdekan told him that Tinubu, you are the one that will put there. And Mazin Namdekan exposed him for who he was, drug baron, kleptomaniac, and he happened all. And so, Tinubu, if you want your worst days to be over, if you want your worst day, you as a person, if you want your worst days, somebody should cut this and send it to Tinubu. If you want your worst days to be over, release Mazin Namdekan now. Now. So some of you will say, Mazin Namdekan did not love him. Let me tell you, it is only Mazin Namdekan that spoke the truth about Tinubu, including his presidency, his criminology, typology, presidency. It is Mazin Namdekan that told him he was the one that would be there. And he eventually ended up there. Okay? So go and tell him, Mazin Namdekan have no business with him. Mazin Namdekan have no business with the zoo. Mazin Namdekan rejected Nigeria long way before there was even any Tinubu on the scene. He rejected you. So for your information, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not your rival. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting your presidency. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not interested in your presidency. Release him already. If you want to fight to protect your Nigeria, fight and protect it. If you want to confuse people to deceive them, that they should not go and protest by paying some criminals like you are a criminal. You are paying them, paying some, lost mind to come and stand on camera and say, we are not protesting and all those nonsense. We know what you can do. You are a Maradona. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not interested. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never protest for Nigeria. He will not anymore because he has tried it before and it doesn't favor any one of us. But are we protesting? We have our own higher dimension level of protest. Our own higher dimension level of protest from 29th to 2nd of August. So we have our own protest. So don't think that we are telling you, we are not telling you don't go and protest. But we're telling you we have our own, which we already started, and we only increase the momentum. For your information, so that was not where I'm going to. Let me get to where I am going to. I bring the video very quickly, and then you listen. For those of you that are joining them to say Simon Ekpa should be arrested, go and get Simon Ekpa, arrest him, repatriate him. You better learn, because it is a fly that doesn't hear that enters into the grave with the dead body and will be buried. Okay, all right, let's go. Listen to this formidable, diehard, hardcore Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic, so that you will understand before you go and begin to plan how to repatriate him, how to do. You better learn. Now listen for your own good. If you are joining this program and you have not shared it yet, what are you waiting for? If you just joined this program and you did not hit the like, what are you waiting for? Tell your neighbors, one in that that Pastor Van Ototoma is back. Listen.
I told you, the more you press this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is giving this message. I am going to release a very powerful rebellion that have never been seen in freedom fighting. I will unleash it on you people. A very dangerous rebellion you have not seen anywhere. It is those who does not know their rights that you give for right. You see, illiteracy has dealt with the Biafra struggle for decades. People who studied in Nigeria or people who studied in India. Somebody like who was reading. I don't know whether he went to school in India or they just went there for a course. Who doesn't know their left and their right? We have refined professors, refined doctors, refined nurses, refined academicians, currently piloting the affair of the Biafra government in exile. I studied international law.
Hey! I studied international law. Oh, PM. Biriko, let me take it back a little bit.
Refined nurses, refined academicians, currently piloting the affair of the Biafra government in exile. I studied international law. In case you're not aware, I hold master's degree in international law. I brought my experience and my profession to the Biafra struggle.
Hey!
So I stand to defend everything I'm doing anywhere, any day, anytime.
Anytime!
I know what I'm doing. And that's why when these people begin to mess up, I look at them and I laugh. The more you try to blackmail me, the harder I come on you.
Hey! The more you try to blackmail me, the harder I come on you. If you do not stop this your nonsensical nonsense, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't like, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said you should not do, you should read this letter. I sent this one, what I told Ifeanyi Ejiofor, what I told Aloy Ejimaka, what I told Maxwell. If you do not stop, I will unleash what you have never seen before in the history of freedom fighting. Freedom fighting worldwide, freedom fighting in that one. Freedom fighting, what you have never seen before. From Colombia to Venezuela, from Venezuela to Peru, from Peru to what's the name of these people that defeated America? What's in Vietnam, from Vietnam to Cambodia, from Cambodia to Biafra. Ask them, if you do not stop this nonsense. I studied international law. Everything that has to do with freedom fighting. How they fought in Fiji, how they fought in Cambodia, how they are fighting in Vietnam. I studied it all. I know the rights and the left of freedom fighting. If you do not stop, at least by now you should know already that every attempt you have made, every banter you have already thrown at him, he chased them like this or this, and yet you will not learn. You continue. He increased the momentum. You continue. Look, the people the prime minister have always been considering are the Biafran people. He is always avoiding collateral damage. I am telling you. Even Biafrans themselves will say, Prime Minister, we know you are protecting us because of collateral damage. Go ahead, unleash the dragon. The Prime Minister is yet to unleash the dragon. He is yet to unleash the dragon. So all this nonsensical nonsense you are doing, going left and right, gathering some idiots. I tell them, repatriate Simon Ekpa, do this and that. All you buffoons, gather here and learn. Oh. This one is not the one you used to know. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the one you dreaded and you were afraid of. He told you, in case you don't know, this man is bringing a new dimension. The one him, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, does not know about. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu Amara about it. Am I shocking you? Are you listening to me? Look, experience is the best teacher. Van made an attempt. I made an attempt, stupidly and foolishly. But I learned my lesson. I did a 360-degree turnaround because I want my freedom. Are you listening to me? Every one of the idiots that have ever made any attempt to stop the dragon, go and look for them. Some of them are wallowing in a pit, Mary Clay. Some of them are forgotten. Go and look for them. I don't want to mention their names. And all you idiots that does not understand that Biafra is a spirit, and you are throwing your banters and your tantrums at the only formidable prime minister that the Biafra Republic government has, both de facto and in the diaspora. All of you, Achikote Kwano, listen to me. You are wasting your time. This generation of Biafrans are not the ones you toy with. This generation of Biafrans are not the ones you joke with. Go and meet your Emiloko. Go there, you buffoons. Biafrans are out. We are out of that zoological system. Are you listening to me? We don't talk rubbish. We know they join for rubbish. That's why when the general himself will tell you, you are looking for prime minister to repatriate. Actual prime minister. And you don't know that prime minister is spiritually divided in different parts and parcels. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in Biafra land as we speak right now. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in Finland at the same time. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in the coastal region of Biafra land, in the hinterland, in the upper land, in the coastal. We are everywhere. Ebobuna, Omo Biafrano. That's where he is. So every authority he discharges, that's why you see them being obeyed to the letter. His presence is being felt everywhere. This is the spiritual force you never saw in Biafra. I want to tell you, if you do not stop all this, you are onesie and all your nonsensical nonsense. We will repatriate him. And you are holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped, and you are not ashamed. And you are looking for another one who Mazin Nnamdi Kanu himself is even amazed at his operational prowess, and saying that I don't understand. Amaramu Udi dimension in the hand. He was telling his people, listen to him, share his videos. Make sure you do it. You know, he is doing very well. He is bringing a new dimension. And you think that is a joke? Ask yourself, Mazin Namdekanu, the one you revere, the one who before now, every other thing anybody says in the zoo, nothing comes to pass. But he's the one that will tell you one thing today, tomorrow you see it happen. And he came to the point of telling you, you see this man, Mazin Namdekanu, go back chronologically and listen and array everything Mazin Namdekanu have ever said. Is there anyone that never came to pass? Is there anyone that never came to pass? And then you will not consider the man, he himself, single-handedly endorsed and said, this is the man after my own heart, the man that the dimension is operating. I don't understand. He knows how to do it. He goes into my heart. He takes my word and he releases it. And in fact, all my cases about here. He does things the way I don't understand myself, but I endorse it because he is watching Eke. And when they were confronting him in those days, I say, won't you stop him? He's not a member. He's not. He's told them that with everything he's doing so far, he doesn't need to come and join you in your oaths. And you take and all this nonsense oath you took. He is watching Eke. But because some of you are ignorant fools, he said, okay, just to make them feel like they, because they are blind. They look, but they don't see. Just let me oversee your oaths. And so that we'll go on, because these people are babes. Babies, that's what they're. All of us were babies. Mazin Namdekanu saw afar off, and that's why he told him, look, move on and fire on all cylinder. And I'm telling you, if the prime minister tell you that I am going to unleash on you what you have never seen in the history of freedom fighting, believe him. Believe him. If you doubt him, it is to your own peril. Look, zoo called Nigeria are already on their knees. They are ready to empty their account to do anything to stop the dragon. And you call yourself a Biafran. You want to become a Sabo and to be in the front. When the zoo, after making an attempt, look at just look at the way they are right now. Because they left what they were supposed to do and focused on the wrong direction. And because they fired that shot at the prime minister, look the way they are crashing. And this their crash, it will never stop. Everything about the zoo will end. At the same time, just like the prime minister said it. At the same time. And so, if you do not learn your lesson in a very simple way, by staying out of his way, if you don't believe in Biafra, focus on your protest for one Nigeria. Look for those that are trying to stop your protest and go and challenge them. Don't choke your mouth where we are. And mind you, he also gave you a warning. As long as Biafrans who have tested the rivers of the zoo have decided never to step their feet into that river anymore, do not rope any Biafran in. The prime minister warns you. Any attempt to do it, even if the person you are trying to rope in is Peter Obi, Peter Obi is a citizen in the government of the Biafra Republic. He's a citizen because he's only a cow that doesn't have head, but he's a citizen. And that's why the prime minister would try to protect him by telling the zoo, if you make any attempt to try to, stigmatize or do anything against even Peter Obi, I will come after you. That's the prime minister that understands what it means to protect his own citizens. Even those that have no brain, those that are still sucking breast, like Peter Obi, the London boy. Prime minister comes for his own rescue. Because if not for prime minister, I'm telling you by now, they don't chop you like Arno. I'm telling you. Because from time to time, when they throw their dice here and there, he will come to save you. That doesn't have sense. All of you, some of you governors idiots, that eventually Nigeria must happen to some of you because you don't even know that the only savior you have now is this prime minister. But they will come and meet you, give you money, promise you heaven and hell. And you want to, that we will make attempt, we will stop him. At your own peril. Now let me bring the warning video from the prime minister. So that by the time you are making that attempt, Listen to what the Prime Minister had to say. I'm bringing it right now. Okay. Very quickly.
My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafrans be killed, will start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. Arrest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafran is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and target P2B into this protest, we will do wonders.
If they tag P2B into this protest, we will do wonders. Listen to him saying it all. You know, because before you think that P2B is his enemy, P2B was not even our enemy from the word go. We were only warning him and advising him to stay out of our way.
Nigeria protesting and target P2B into this protest, we will do wonders. Of Nigeria protesting and target P2B into this protest, we will do wonders. Of Nigeria protesting and target P2B into this protest, we will do wonders.
We will do wonders. We will do wonders. And wonders we will do. Come and see Biafra wonder. Come and see Biafra wonder. If you do not learn your lesson and stay out of our way, we are a moving train. We have a destination. It is called Biafra. Anything that stands on our way, this Prime Minister doesn't care what you are. That is why you as a Biafran must never attempt to stand on our way. Because in fact, when the blow gets to you, you will wonder what happened to you. Step out of the way. If you love your slavery, remain in Kafanchan, remain in Meduguri, remain in Katsina, but do not stand on the way of this movement for the emancipation of the Biafran people. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. We have a leader, the commander-in-chief, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is the Prime Minister. If you dare to attempt, the word is enough for the wise. My time is up. And let me appreciate my people this morning very quickly. Thank you. Tuku Kadibie. Thank you, Ayole. Thank you, Muchineke. Our leader, Mazinam Dekano, said, remain consistent. The zoo will beg us to take your Biafra and go. We are getting there. We are getting there. You know, there are men that are resolute. Ayole is one of them. You know, when men speak, you know, these are men. We are getting there. They will beg us. Just the way Pharaoh begged Israel. Oya, kwarapu. Enough, kwarapu. So when Tinubu is doing all this is nonsense, thinking that he wants to punish Ndibo in Lagos, trying to suffocate them. I'm telling you, every suffocation you met on any Biafran, if the punishment from Jehovah, Chuko Kabiama, is supposed to be 1, it will now be ×7. Don't harm or hurt any Biafran. Don't allow any Biafran cry in agony or pain for you harming or hurting them unnecessarily. Don't do it. So if you think you have the opportunity for your Emileko to break out of Nigeria, do it and do it well. Systematically your own way. Don't put Biafrans on your way. Otherwise, Miri Biafra, Eriegi. The Lord bless and keep you. Until I see you this afternoon, by the grace of Chuko Kabiama, Airborne. Thank you so much for joining me.
Mazi Kesi. Amam nebo enwele anyi memmo. and then somebody like Abu Mege, Abu the Male, who the Male where I am on this group. Just watch you go to this video. Came on, this man now making a video or ordinary person call. When you have ordinary person, it was EJ Telejaka. What I watch go if social media, we go WhatsApp, my Facebook, and one another man. But what do you want to remember? What road the exposition? I can't remember. Cha. The man Jimmy. Even the man on our one or one to be on our one to be no. Because I've run any human being. I name even a middleman still. I walk one look at again on our run away. One hour with the worst of it. I would come to say. I want to know an aruna away. Why you get you? Even if you are not a no one. I was this man I work with social media. What I go see, I guess I'm what I need. I'm a will age of women more watch the man confirm my van neighbor. Oh, indeed, now they go against the home. And so one Buya Polo. And they want to wait. Okay, you know, as a mother, oh, you're not going to me. I don't want now this man, she check it, she check you. She check it, the man on our bottle. Because even sit at home, all the bank all the neighbor. Because is it only no ya be account what it at home? Onya Pusiecha, is it onya na opera Pusiecha, Neka, they can want to go Pusiecha. My lawyer, you might na Simon Eba, no, Nadena Manoya, almost trusted of Simon Eba, Napota, when Piacha. I look at where this man, Commander ESN, of the point here, Pusiecha.
This is panicking. Yes, I panic. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. It's panicking. It's panicking.
Nah, in fact, all the go with neighbor. Okay, I'm just waiting on the canoe. I went to wait. I was not on the canoe. The channel might be open. No, there's nothing you will tell me. Over there. Someone ever walk. Again on our walk. On our walk. What will you back on our walk? Get you even against the city home. It's also more Buya Polo. I don't want to okay, you know, as a mother, oh, you're not going to me. I don't nah, this man, she check it, man. She check it, check you. She check it, the man on our bottle. Don't go never because in our mama, when I was called, and I will maybe when I said,
that is why I've always told you that where you take my name to, so long as my hands are clean, the people will bring the evidence to use against you. If you take my name to do evil, when I have not come to do evil in Biafra struggle, you will be exposed in the right time. Even your husband will send the information and the evidence to use against you. Your daughter will send me the information that we are going to use to expose you. Your husband, your children, your family members will send me the information we are going to use to expose you. I have been saying this thing from day one.